You know, they say you can't buy love, but you can buy Diamond Elite status. That's what we did, and you can too. Stay tuned.
Hello, we're the Potagells, and we're not at home right now. I'm Dawn.
And I'm Greg.
And we're coming to you from Quito, Ecuador.
In front of this magnificent Yule log, since it is Christmas Eve, happy holidays to everyone out there. This is a timely video, so we wanted to get it out before the holidays because the offer that we're going to talk about expires on December 31st.
We both have separate IHG accounts. I received a targeted offer to upgrade my IHG account to Diamond status before the end of the year.
But I didn't. Santa likes Dawn better. So the offer is to allow you to purchase elite qualifying points. And usually the only way to earn elite qualifying points is by paying a cash rate at an IHG property. In order to get Diamond status, you need 120,000 elite points, which is a lot to earn paying cash.
So because this is a targeted offer, not everybody is going to receive it, and everyone's discount is going to be different.
Yeah, the discount that they offered Dawn was pretty paltry. It was a 20% discount, which is not great. So the one thing about elite qualifying points is that they're also just points. You can spend them just like regular points. So if you purchase that 120,000 points, it is 120,000 points in your bank.
But we've already maxed out our points purchase for the year.
They certainly wouldn't allow us to purchase any more points.
No.
We've already booked. Between the two of us, we have purchased 1.2 million points this year. There is absolutely, positively no way on earth that they're going to allow us to buy any more points. Until we logged in, and sure enough, they said, how many points do you want to buy? You want to buy 120,000 points?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We're going to discuss the difference between Diamond and Platinum.
And Platinum, the IHG Platinum program is really good. I mean, it's really good. So, the question is, is it worth it to even try and get the Diamond status? They already give you all this stuff at Platinum. But in cases where you're paying a cash rate, with Platinum, they give you a 60% bonus on your points earned, which is pretty darn good. But with Platinum, they give you 100%. That's pretty significant.
With Diamond status, one of the welcome amenities that you can choose is a free breakfast. We haven't used that yet. We don't know if it's for one day or for all the days of your stay.
If you've stayed at IHG properties or any hotel for that matter, you're pretty hard pressed to find a hotel breakfast for under $15. And it's not that uncommon to see a breakfast that's $30, $40, $50 per person. So even if it's a $15 cheap breakfast for two people, it's a $30 value every time that Dawn checks in somewhere. You also get access to the exclusive Diamond support, which I think I'm just going to call every single day.
And the last thing that we have on our list is you will get an upgrade to a suite if it's available.
Right. When we checked in here at this hotel, we turned on the old Midwest charm and said, "Hey, have you got a suite upgrade available?" Because we already had a king room, and they said, "Yeah, we only do suite upgrades for Diamond members." And I thought, well, I guess that makes sense. But they did give us a little bit of an upgrade. They upgraded us to a little bit of a bigger room with a balcony, and it was a great room.
On the top floor?
On the top floor. So we were thrilled.
We spent a lot of time discussing whether or not to upgrade one or both of our accounts to Diamond. Because my offer was only 20%, That's
Point eight.
0.8 cents per point, which is pretty high. It's a lot higher than we've been paying for points.
Yeah. The deal that you want to get from IHG is a half a cent per point. So this is, what does that work out to? That's like 60% higher. It's a lot. And when you're buying 120,000 points, that means it's an extra $360 that you would not have spent for these points otherwise. And we sat here for a day and a half waffling back and forth because, we have a 3-year plan for our diamond status extravaganza with IHG, and 2025 is supposed to be the year that I get diamond status by staying the 70 nights. In 2024, Dawn was going to get 40 nights to get her lounge access. And so we're going to ride on her lounge access for a little bit of the year. And then once I got mine, we'd switch over and use mine. But we were going to be booking the bulk of our stays on my account. Well, I didn't get this offer. She got the offer. So we're like, well, how many nights are we going to stay on your account? Well, the answer is
All of them?
Yeah. But no, the answer is we don't know. We have 8 nights booked in Santiago at an Intercontinental because we wanted to try out the lounge thing because she will have the lounge access, and we want to see if the lounge thing is worth it because the hotel costs more than we would normally pay. But for the remainder of the year, past May, we don't have anything booked. We're going to Europe, and then we're going to go back to Southeast Asia. We don't have anything booked. I'm out of points. I've booked up all my points. I don't know when the next time they're going to sell points at that half-cent rate. So the whole year is in flux. We just don't know anything. And one of our rules financially is if it's not a sure thing, don't spend money on it. $360.
Yikes.
Yikes. We thought that some situation would arise during the year where we would need to be booking on Dawn's account and we would be kicking ourselves because something would be available with Diamond and we wouldn't have done this, and we'd be like, man, we should have done that. So we just said, you know what? It's $360, roll the dice, see what we get.
If you like this type of content, please give us a like and consider giving us a subscribe.
And by all means, if you take advantage of this offer, drop a comment below and tell us how many points you ended up buying and what your offer was, because we're pretty sure your offer is better than the one we got. Also, if you decide not to do this thing, give us your reasoning for why you didn't do it. But now I'm going to tell you a story. We go on. We purchase the 120,000 points. Lo and behold, the screen refreshes and it says, "Your diamond." And it says, "You've got all these points." And me, being the thrifty fellow that I am, and I'm embarrassed about just about everything in life, except for when it comes to asking for free things. I went downstairs to the front desk and said, "Hey, we just checked in and you said you couldn't upgrade us because we were only platinum, but we just achieved diamond status. Can you move us to a suite?" And they kind of looked at me and they said, "Well, let me talk to my manager, give me 10 minutes. I said, "Okay, well, we're going to go back up to the room." 10 minutes later, the phone rings and they said, "We're going to move you to a suite." We still have another week here, right?
So when she called and said that they were going to move us to a different room, same floor that we were on, just a much better space for us. They sent up a guy to move all of our belongings. He brought us our room key. He made sure we were settled. Diamond has its privileges.
You get treated a little bit differently, I think.
So we looked up the price for the room that we were moved to, compared it to the one that we were in previously, and there's a $30 a night difference between these two rooms. So for the remainder of our stay, that works out to $210.
So right out of the gate, we got $210 out of that $360.
When we move to Santiago, Chile in a few months, we are banking on getting a suite upgrade there. And the price difference over 8 days is $1,264. That is the price difference between the room that we booked and the suite that we're hoping to upgrade to.
Right. And even if we don't get the suite upgrade, they do have some intermediate room levels that are, maybe $30 or $40 a night more. And, over 8 nights, that could be another $200 or $250.
I think we need to note that lounge access is not included with, you have
Right.
to do the 40
Yeah.
nights.
So at the time, don't say so. At the time that we went ahead and purchased these points, Dawn officially only had 30 nights in the bank for this year. When she checks out here, she'll be at 42 nights, and she'll be able to select lounge access as her milestone reward. Should point out that even if you leapfrog up to diamond status, that doesn't mean you're going to get all those milestone rewards. You still have to stay the nights to get the milestone rewards. They don't automatically come in with diamond status. You're not going to automatically get lounge access. You're still going to have to do those 40 nights.
Until next time,
From here in front of the Yule log,
happy
Happy
travels.